Hey everybody, Dan here with Fin Feather for Outfitters. Today we're going to do a comparison with the Ruger RXM versus the Glock 45. Two hybrid type handguns. We're going to get into it, so let's do it. The Ruger RXM and the Glock 45 measure up quite well, so let's get after it. A couple months ago, Ruger released the RXM, and this is a collaboration with Magpul and Ruger. The frame is all Magpul, as well as the mags, and it does ship with two 15-round P-mags, but they call this an enhanced grip. It has very nice texturing on it, little rays right there in the grip. Feels good in the hand. No back straps are available for this, but it does have a flared mag weld. Now you'll notice it has like a tungsten finish gray, and it is a modular handgun. There is the serial number on the trigger chassis, and so Magpul says they're going to come out with additional grip colors and sizes that will work with the upper and the trigger assembly. So that's something that shooters can look forward to. They have a 4-inch barrel that is compatible to a Glock Gen 3 19. Glock 19 Gen 3, all right? And they have forward serrations and this cool cut right in there. I think that looks super cool. And then, of course, the rear serrations, but they also made direct mount optics ready. And the footprint will fit an RMR, RMS, and a Delta Point Pro. And all those are direct mount available. It has a tritium front sight that is raised and serrated black rear sights. And of course, optics ready. It has a 1-slot pick rail and a standard Glock trigger. Now what I like about this is that they have the extended takedown levers, extended slide stop, and a magazine release that is a bit extended as well. Many Glocks you have to pay additional for and install it yourself. This comes out of the case. Best yet, the RXM has an MSRP of $499, but you can commonly see it for $400. With everything that I just mentioned. Now the Glock 45 is my favorite Glock. It's a hybrid between a Glock 17 and a Glock 19. It has the 4-inch barrel but a long grip here with Glock 17 grip frame and size and mags. It ships with 3 17-round mags, so you have to give it to Glock for that. 3 17-round magazines. It also has forward serrations, and this is one of the few Glocks in which they add the MOS plates. And with the MOS plates, it is pretty nice because not all Glocks have that. So if they didn't include that, then you would have to pay approximately $100 to get that set of 4 plates. But it has standard Glock sights with the goalpost in the rear, pinned in front dot. They are polymer. And a standard Glock trigger, which this also has. A standard Glock trigger, breaking right around 5.5 pounds. They say that with all Glocks. Trigger action feels the same to me. They call that safe trigger action. All right, the disassemble's the same. The 1-slot pick rail's the same, but Glock does offer additional back straps, so users can custom fit their hand size. But 3 mags, and the Glock 45 runs like a champ. There's no doubt about that. This gained popularity after the Glock 19X because it essentially offers the same thing but in an all-black model, and it's not the 19X, it's a Glock 45. So you get higher capacity and you get back straps and 3 mags. The comparison begins now because if we look at the street cost of this, you're looking at close to $620. Here you're looking at $400. So you're looking at a major savings with the RXM. The RXM has a direct mount. This has MOS plates. It's kind of a big deal, but it's kind of not. The fact that they offer 4 MOS plates means that there's a variety of optics that you could use. And with this direct mount, they have 3 footprints, which is also a variety of optics. The trigger, essentially the same. I like to slide more with the RXM. I like that little bit of a shine to it. Not that that matters, but it has a little more of a glossy finish. Some people would go with the more matte finish on the Glock 45. But the accessory rail, we're calling that a draw. We're calling magazine capacity for the Glock 45. I know some people are saying, well, if you just had a Glock 19 MOS, it would be a better comparison. Well, I don't have a Glock 19 MOS, so this is what we're going with. We see a major price savings here. We see that it's modular, and we see that it has some extensions on there, like the takedown levers, magazine release, and the slide stop. All right, and a flared mag well. Now, this is going to shine with aftermarket support, but so will this, being that it's Gen 3 compatible. So we have a great comparison here. Let's take a look at the size. The weight is very similar. Both have optics. We're seeing the same size here, a little more bevels in the Glock 45 on the right. This has a tritium front dot, bonus RXM. And then we're going to see a longer grip because 2 additional rounds. Advantage Glock 45. Which one would I go with? Well, I'd take the savings and put the additional money into ammo, and I'd go with the RXM. I think Ruger did a fine job. I think it was a genius move to take that Gen 3 Glock and copy it and make it more advantageous to the shooter. People who love Glocks and have the opinion that nothing else will do will certainly choose the Glock 45. And although I don't agree with that choice in this comparison, I respect it, because there are people out there that say, give me a Glock. I don't care who copies the Glock. I want the original, and that's what I feel comfortable with, protecting my life, and I respect that, and I certainly support that position. But in terms of me and what I'm saying, I'm going with the Ruger RXM. What I really want to know is, which one would you choose? Once again, Dan here with Fin Feather for Outfitters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.